here is our Congress high-fiving, celebrating. I assume there was at least fair amount of circle jerking under the table. I don't know how much is a fair amount. I'm just saying highly likely circle jerking under the table. This is Yoav Gallant, the defense secretary, euphemism for murderous scourge on humanity, high-fiving and a little bit of circle jerking with all of Congress. And you can see many of the, there they're applauding. Yay. Yay, we love you. There's Jim Jordan of these are, I think these are mainly Republicans. Scalise, the head, very close to Sleazy, his name, of the Republicans. So this is the House celebrating the man who is farther right, at least in many ways in his speech, than even Netanyahu. This is the murderous, bloodstained psychopath, Yoav Gallant, who is he and Netanyahu and a few others are the actual ruling elite, actual craftsmen of this ethnic cleansing, of this genocide. These are the Goebbels and the Eichmanns. These are the people underneath the face that make sure that this ethnic cleansing continues and that entire societies are destroyed. Anyway, there's our Congress high-fiving, celebrating. Yay, we love genocide. And not to say nothing, but you notice it seems to be largely one brand of human in that room. I'm almost exclusively gonna say white men. Almost exclusively white men in that room. And of the 3 women you see in that room, they're sitting against the back wall because I think they're assistants or something. So this is a white male circle jerk. Heavy underlining on the word jerk. There they are all high-fiving each other. And for those of you who were unsure just how much our Congress supports genocide, there it is. I love this point posted on Twitter. But I mean, it was initially posted by Haaretz, but also Rod made a point about it. So the article in Haaretz, an Israeli newspaper, said Israeli ministers approve a law that would reserve administrative detention. So if you're wondering what that means, it means holding someone hostage. With the administrative detention, the Orwellian doublespeak for holding someone hostage is administrative detention. It means that whereas many of the Palestinians that are locked up, imprisoned in Israel, many of them are given some kind of due process that's a complete sham. It's a kangaroo court with a lot of hippity hoppity. Many of them are heard by a judge hears their case for 60 seconds or less. I mean, that's how ridiculous this is. The Palestinians brought in, they say, oh, he did bad thing. And the judge goes, okay, lock him away forever. And that's the whole, but that's considered the good version. That's where you get to be heard by a judge. And apparently he approves 99.9% of all of these detentions. The administrative detention version is you're not heard by any judge. There are no charges against you. There's no nothing. You're just held hostage. So the real word would be hostage or kidnapping. Israeli ministers have approved a law that would reserve administrative detention for non-Jews. So it would continue the ability to hold people hostage, to kidnap them for non-Jews. And this Twitter journalist makes the point, what is a law called when it differentiates, or I mean, what is a society called when it differentiates in its laws between one religion and others, or one people and others, or Jews and non-Jews? What's the word again for that type of society? Oh, an apartheid society, where you have laws that apply to certain people and not others. That is one of the many aspects of an apartheid society, along with things like having millions of people locked up in an open air prison. That could also be part of an apartheid system. This is separate laws for separate types of people. So Israel is saying we can hold non-Jews with no charges or anything, basically kidnap them, torture them in solitary confinement, what have you. That's all legal for non-Jews. And so to get down a little deeper than what this, the Haaretz will just say, oh, this is a law, blah, blah, blah. Well, you want to get to the deeper part of reality. This is the definition of apartheid. So for all those idiots who are running around Israel going, I don't see apartheid. Look, I'm filming myself on my TikTok sitting at a cafe in Tel Aviv. No apartheid. Yeah, because the people that are being apartheided are locked up in Gaza. Yeah, funny how that works. The people that are being apartheided, new word I made up, are locked up in the prisons where they get administrative detention. See how it works?